What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We are here for episode 5 of Mama Still Got It with Lala Kent featuring Chris Medina this week. So, of course, when I was looking at who Chris Medina was, I noticed on his IG that he has known a lot of the VPR crew for quite a while now. He's actually done a lot of their podcasts previously. He has been on Stassi's podcast 2 different times, once in 2019 and lastly in 2023. He was on Lala's back when it was Give Them Lala with Randall in 2021. He was also on Katie's old podcast, You're Gonna Love Me, in 2022, as well as Shenanigans with Sheena in 2022. But it seems like he hasn't done a VPR podcast since Stassi's last one in 2023. So it's good to see that he is still loving the VPR crew and supporting them. Chris has done a lot of other podcasts too, like The Vile Files, Reasonably Shady, Jeff Lewis, So Bad It's Good with Ryan Bailey, Jamie All Over, as well as many others, including his own podcast, In Your Head. So this might not be your first time hearing from Chris, or it might be your first time. But I wanted to give you a little bit more info on who Chris is. So Chris is a natural-born psychic coming from a long line of Apache Native American psychics. Chris started giving informal readings at the age of 3 and spent his time as a young adult gaining confidence in his abilities. Throughout his life, Chris also has been able to communicate with spirits and those who have passed on. In his late 30s, Chris's guides told him it was time to start on his own path, and he began giving psychic and medium readings full time. His ultimate goal is to offer no bullshit spiritual advice that helps the masses overcome their blocks to evolve their lives and souls. So now that we know a little bit about Chris, let's get on to this episode of Mama Still Got It, which is the finale before she comes back and does more after Baby, which technically this episode aired on September 5th, which was after Baby, though this was previously recorded before Baby came. I know I can't wait to see her episodes after Baby, but let's get right into it. Make sure to like this video if you have not done so already, and subscribe to my channel if you've not done that already, and make sure your notifications are set to all. All right, let's listen.
Hey, my loves, it's Lala Kent. You better recognize. I am so excited to invite you guys on a truly special journey as I prepare to welcome my second daughter, Baby S. I do feel like hot pregnant.
Oh yeah, I look hella good.
I'm so grateful for the incredible support system from my friends and my family, and of course, all of you. Together, we'll be going deep on what it means to be a mom. I just have like an overwhelming amount of gratitude, hence why I start sobbing because I don't quite know how to process it. Prioritizing wellness.
Be present. Be in the moment. You're not going to be able to have a second baby again.
Self-care. Gwyneth Paltrow taught us about this. This is the dry brush. Fitness.
There's no engaging the core right now, babe.
And much more.
We will find you somebody.
You can be my wing woman. This is a side of my life that I've never really been able to share before on camera until right now.
Oh my God, your lips are like 4 times the size of mine. Like, I'm so jealous.
Well, they're not real. I can't wait to share this adventure with you, and best believe, Mama's still got it. You know I love me, a psychic. To provide insight on my new little one and to chat all about life, relationships, family, is psychic medium Chris Medina.
Oh my God.
Hi. I'd get up.
How are you? Don't worry about it.
It's a lot of weight now that's sitting here.
I bet. How are you feeling?
I feel good. Besides my legs being like tree trunks and my back breaking, I feel like she's like holding onto my rib cage while like pouncing on my back.
You look amazing.
So I wore my most favorite Amazon jewels for you. I don't know if you know, I'm like the queen of Amazon jewels.
I love it.
And I'm rocking my big hoops today because once Baby comes, I'm gonna have to have like the tiniest little jewels on ever.
For sure.
Yes. If you want to accessorize at home, I have linked all of these pieces for easy shopping. If you're watching on the Amazon Live channel on your TV, you can shop right from your phone by opening up your Amazon shopping app and typing Shop the Show in the search bar. So I wanted you to be my guest today for many reasons. You were, for those of you who don't know, the first person to say to me, we need to talk because your life is not what you think it is when I was with my ex.
Yes.
Not only have you offered me peace and comfort, but insight when I'm feeling like I'm floundering.
Yeah.
And that has meant so much to me.
How does it feel to be a mom for the second time?
It feels much different. Like, not only is the pregnancy different, but like my life structure is so different.
Is completely different.
Completely.
Completely.
It's weird because I've never belly laughed this much. I've had more energy than I had with Ocean. Granted, we're not in a pandemic anymore.
Oh God, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I've done like music festivals. I've been working out.
Oh, while you're pregnant?
Yes.
Oh, good for you.
Honey.
Good.
My child's
good.
gonna come out a comedian. She's gonna be the next Taylor Swift. She's
Sky's the
really
limit. Sky's the limit. With this one, sky's the limit. Yeah.
And she's a Virgo. She's due.
Oh God. I know. Oh my God.
She's due the day before my birthday. Like, she could come on my birthday.
I don't know what we're gonna do with two Virgos in the world like this.
I can't wait to pick his brain on this baby. Because Ocean's a Pisces.
A Virgo is a polar opposite of Pisces.
But I work well with Virgo, depending on their
Because you
rising.
guys are all like-minded. You guys are crazy.
Are we?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a tiny little bit.
This pregnancy was much more thought out because I was choosing single motherhood.
Right.
You know? And I'm just really excited for you. I have a little picture of new baby, by the way, baby S. And I'm hoping you can like gather some insight on her. Let me know what to prepare for.
Well, you already said enough. I mean, Virgo is enough. That's all I needed to hear.
Oh, Lord,
But
have
yeah,
mercy.
But yeah.
If I have to deal with myself every day, what a nightmare.
We're going to take care of all that. But yeah, you are 100% right. You are in a different time and space of your life than you were the first time around. So what do we have to remember this time around?
Right.
To be present. Enjoy it. Do you.
I, by nature, cannot live in the moment. I actually have to actively tell myself, keep your head where your feet are, enjoy this moment, nothing lasts forever. Where some people are just like my daughter Ocean. She's very much like in the moment all the time. And that could be just because she's a kid, but it's something that inspires me. So this is a picture of baby. That's her just like having the best time in the womb.
You got to look at where you as Lala are at in this time and space of your life and how you are going through this pregnancy. With this energy, you're telling me you have more energy, you feel different, you're able to laugh, you're able to dance, and do all the things that you didn't get a chance to do before. How is that going to reflect on your baby? All those good vibes from mama are going down to baby. And so again, this is where they remember and being present, talking to her and having that conversation that you didn't get a chance to do before. You were going through a lot in the first pregnancy.
Yeah.
Versus where you're at right now.
Knowing what you know about Ocean, because you've met her, you've given her really cute reads. How do you feel she's going to react with the new baby?
She's very independent, Ocean. She's got her mother's sassy attitude. I'll give her that much there. But I also feel like once you introduce the new baby to Ocean and she takes on that role of big sister, she's going to lean into it. I mean, look at her, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
What I've gathered from Ocean is she's just completely obsessed. She's obsessed with the belly. She's obsessed with talking to baby and constantly going into baby S's nursery and talking about all of the things that she's going to teach her sister to do. She's going to teach her how to drink out of a bubba. She's going to teach her how to sleep in mama's bed.
Yeah, but you know, kids, I mean, I'm going to be bringing the spiritual side of things.
Please do.
Kids lose that. I mean, they get jaded by the parents, by, the world, and they start to grow up. They start to lose that innocence around 7, or the spiritual innocence. So her picking up on baby S, what she wants to be doing and knowing how you're feeling, it's a perfect time for her right now, for both of them actually. So don't be afraid or not allow Ocean to speak directly to your stomach, because that baby is going to hear that and remember her voice. I guarantee it.
Oh my gosh.
And don't listen to anybody else about, what they're going to want them to go back. I have 2 of my own, and they were partners in crime.
Really?
Yeah, so they were thick as thieves.
Oh, I love that.
As far as like Ocean helping out and being that big sister, that's a role that she's really going to lean into.
Okay.
Yeah, and then also too, it's a distraction for you. Go play with your sister. Get out of here.
I won't. Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about that when wanting a second. I'm like a built-in best friend.
Exactly.
You know that my dad passed away about 6.5 years ago. Do you think that he's going to come through in this baby? I remember thinking when I first saw Ocean, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing my dad.
The way that you're describing Ocean, the way that she looked, I'm wondering if your father's going to bring in the characteristics Does that make sense? Like the mannerisms, the way that they take action. You would be the one to answer this. There's something specific about the way that he used to sit or the way that he would stand. Maybe, I don't know if he had his hands on his hips or he sat like this, leaned back in the chair, or however he sat
was
there.
leaner.
But that is going to be how the baby's probably going to sit while she's sitting there watching TV in some way.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to look out for that.
Yeah.
So right now, delivery date is set to be September 1st. And I have told my doctor I will not go one day over that. So she'll either come before, naturally, or we're being induced on the 1st. Is there anything that you see when it comes to the delivery process? I'm freaking out a little bit.
I definitely don't want to be there. I don't want to be around you when you're going through that. I don't feel like it's going to be traumatic, but I feel like you're going to have not a horrible delivery, but you are going to have some pain there, especially when it comes to your back.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Are you experiencing that now?
Yes.
Did you have that the first time?
No.
I didn't see you when you were pregnant with Ocean before, but this child's energy is very chill.
Oh, I love that.
But do you feel that though?
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's chill inside there? Wait till this baby gets ready to come out. That's where, again, I don't want to scare you with it. You're asking me questions. I don't want to scare you.
want you to. I'm a Virgo. I like to be able to prep. So scare me if I need to be scared.
Just remember why you're doing this. Just remember why you're doing it.
Do you think I could have a C-section? Like, do you see this baby shooting out the cookie? This is what freaks me out. With Ocean, just the simple IV in the arm, I was out cold. I'm worried about the C-section, not because of the C-section. It's like, I could pass out.
But remember, don't let it get inside your head, Virgo. You're asking me questions that are going to make you nervous when you're delivering this baby. But I feel like you're going to have probably some back pain afterward that you didn't experience the first time around.
Okay.
Yeah, but nothing that's going to cripple you or that's going to take you out for a couple of days. Just relax.
Oh, gosh.
That's what I get.
What have I done? It's all good. I am woman, hear me roar.
The reason why you and I connect so much is because we're on the same wavelength when it comes to the way that we think.
Yeah.
And your independence, your strength, and your power. Again, I'm not saying that you abuse it in any way or that you're not honoring it, but again, sometimes you forget who you are in your mindset, and that's where you could spiral sometimes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so now, again, where you're at now, remind yourself of that.
Yeah, guys, I'm Lala Kent. You better recognize.
Let's go.
Because I live my life in a fishbowl, I want to take a moment to hand you this gorgeous bowl full of questions. You're going to pick one out and read me whatever is on it.
Okay. All right, do you want me to hold it and grab it? All right, let me take a look. You got it?
Yep, I've got it.
This is a dud question. Who wrote this? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What is the best thing about being pregnant?
Oh, the best thing about being pregnant is all the people that are like, don't lift that. Do you need to sit down? I really feed into that part. Did you think I was going to be like, I'm creating life?
Oh, yeah.
That part's great, too.
I'm a woman, hear me roar. It feels good. Yeah.
I love people being like, no, take a load off. I really milk at you guys. I'm not too proud to say it.
Are you listening to what you were saying this time around? Are you listening to that?
No, tell me.
Again, I wish I was there when you were pregnant with Ocean.
Right.
But your mindset wouldn't have been that way.
No, actually, I know that because when I was pregnant with Ocean, I tried to dock a boat. And this guy was like, please sit down. Like, stop trying to and I was like pregnant with her. And I was still up and moving, trying to do things because I felt lazy. Now I'm like, Mom!
Energy shifted. I'm telling you.
Get me a drink.
Again, if you stay out of your head long enough to enjoy this, you will love it. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. When it comes to mamahood and pregnancy, there is no shortage of advice, old wives' tales, and superstitions. Everyone feels the need to give you advice that you did not ask for. So I am going to pose some of these to you.
Okay.
And I want you to respond with your very first thought.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Okay. You shouldn't work out while pregnant.
I have a problem with these types of questions when people say what you should be doing, especially when it comes to spirituality or pregnancy. No two people are going to go down the same road the exact same way. What works for this person isn't going to work for you. And that's where people get tripped up here. They're looking into, taking advice from everybody, reading pregnancy books. How about knowing your pregnancy in real time?
Right.
And understanding how this makes you feel and what you want to do. And most importantly, the energy that you have. If you don't have that energy, of course you're not going to be working out. But to fall into old wives' tales or advice from other people, I always say save it.
I think so too.
Let me go through this on my own and see how I feel about this, because those are your key words. I got to put that in there again, Virgo. Instead of thinking about how this is going to make me feel it.
Right.
How am I feeling? I don't want to think about it. I'm not going to use my mind. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be very metaphysical. I'm going to absorb what I'm absorbing and see how I feel about it. Don't think about it. Don't take anything into consideration. Do what you want to be doing. This is your pregnancy. This is your life. This is your journey. And again, no two people's journeys are the same.
I fully agree. I feel like pregnancy is not one size fits all. And it's just something where you have to listen to your body. If there's a day that I'm going, I don't feel like working out today, Mama's listening to that, and I'm sitting on the couch watching all the Real Housewives.
Yes, you are your best meter.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody tell you different. Again, these people, I'm just going to throw a little bit of shade there. These people that read those books don't want to take the time to invest in their own selves. How am I feeling? They're going to lean to somebody else.
They want someone else to tell them what to do and how to feel and all of the things.
And then how many people really take that advice or go down that route? They don't.
Right.
Because it's not, they're trying to structure their lives, their pregnancy in a way that doesn't work for them. And you are not somebody, I'm sorry. For as much as you want to be, color in the line, sometimes you zigzag all the time.
Yeah, please don't put me in a box.
No. Why? What for?
What for?
Exactly.
As a psychic medium who's been in my life for a while, I would love for you to shower me with any positive thoughts, manifestations that I should take into the rest of my pregnancy, into labor and beyond.
Definitely bring some positive energy into your life, some laughter, love, time, being present. I want this baby to be a reflection of where you're at in this time and space of your life and what you plan to do moving forward, and enjoying every day and every moment as Lala. Does that make sense? You deserve it, baby. You work your butt off so much. You're such a good girl, and you're there for everybody else, and you rarely take the opportunity to invest that time into yourself. And I want to see you do that because, again, you deserve it.
Sorry.
That's what I want to, that's the gift that I want to shower, the manifestation that I want to bring to you is the power of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ugh.
Don't make me cry. Part of my gift to you is this mirror.
Okay.
I know it's a little simple, but I want you to take that. And any time that you start dipping into that Virgo mindset and getting a little neurotic and a little crazy, I want you to look into that mirror and remind yourself who the F you are.
Okay.
A boss mama.
You guys, I love that. I am a boss mama.
And the second gift I have for you, which is, and it can be very basic, but it could also be very powerful. This is a journal. Document your journey with your emotions and your feelings.
Okay.
I know that sounds out there, but how am I feeling today? How am I feeling about the baby? What are you trying to tell me? Does that make sense? And I'm going to do the Virgo thing one more time. The flip side of Virgo is Pisces. Start leaning into that shadow Pisces energy, which is all about intuition, creativity. It's the last sign of the zodiac, so it encompasses all the other signs. Remember that.
Okay. I love this.
There you go.
I love, by the way, basic is great. Bland is not. So give me all the basics because that's what I live and die by. This is great, Chris. I'm really, really thankful for you.
You're so welcome.
There is no other way to end than with a snack because Mama's also got to eat. Chris, we asked you to share one of your favorite snacks. I was a little nervous about this. But what you prepped looks pretty good so far. I'm waiting to see what's under this little gold thing.
French fries for you. And because you need something sweet and salty to dip your fries into this Frosty.
Wait, you guys, this is like a snack that Mama likes.
Are you serious?
No, yes, yes. Are you kidding?
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, you dip the fry in.
You dip the fry in there.
Yes, of course.
I could have went the whole different route and got pickles and ice cream or gross stuff like that.
No, the French fries and the ice cream.
Good.
You get an A.
I love you.
This was the part 1 finale of Mama Still Got It, Prepping for Baby. Make sure you tune back in this fall as Mama Still Got It continues with my life post-baby. See you then.
So guys, what did you think of episode 5 of Mama Still Got It? I loved the astrology portion of this. That is something I used to do here on my channel, was weekly horoscope videos. It's something I miss, and I still check for myself every week how my week is going to be looking. I know Allie, James's girlfriend, is amazing with astrology, and I actually have learned a lot just from her and her knowledge of things that I was unaware of. I kind of want to get back into astrology things here on my channel. I'm not sure what just yet, but if that is something you are interested in and want to see here on my channel, let me know down below. Even if you have any ideas or any of that, let me know down below. Now, in this episode, Chris mentioned that Baby Sosa would get some of her characteristics from her dad, where like Ocean had things that looked and reminded her of her dad with like her appearance. which makes sense because if you missed my recap of the Give Them Lala podcast, the one about the birth of Baby Sosa, the Lala squad talked about how Sosa really looks like her mom, Lisa. And Lala joked that she even felt like she was breastfeeding her mom because of just how much Sosa looked like Lisa as a child. Which I thought that was kind of weird, but hey, that's their thing. But I'm excited to hear more down the road of what characteristics that Baby Sosa might have that reminds her of her dad. Chris then went into the birthing process and what he was feeling it would be like, which he did mention that she would have pain or an issue with her back, which again, we learned this from the podcast, that after getting her epidural, that every time she would lay on her back, she would like faint or pass out while also like throwing up too. So I feel like maybe he was picking up on that energy when he was talking about the back having issues. But other than that, the birthing process went pretty smooth for her. It was calm. It went quick, as we know. We also know that there were a few other hiccups with Baby Sosa, which again, if you have not yet watched that episode of Give Them Lala podcast here on my channel, you need to check it out. It was great. Lala and the squad went over the whole experience and more. Now, after the fishbowl question, they got into old wives' tales and what people say about pregnancy. And I agree with Chris and Lala that pregnancy isn't a one-size-fits-all. Everyone's journey is going to be different and experience is going to be different, that you need to do what is best for you and your body during that time, and you will be able to absorb how you are feeling, how your body's feeling, and just be present in the moment, in time, and do what is best for you and baby. I also love that he gave her a mirror as a reminder that when she's getting in her Virgo mindset or in her head, to look at herself in the mirror and remember who she is and that she is capable of anything. I think that is important. We all should be doing that. Not even just being pregnant. I think we all should do it just as a reminder to ourselves that we can do this. The world is ours. You are doing amazing. Just those positive impacts, looking in the mirror and telling ourselves that. It's a way to show that you love yourself, and it's a reminder to yourself that you love you. And I think the journal was also a great gift, though I kind of wish she had this more in the beginning of her journey with baby number 2, because I think it would have been amazing if Lala could have documented how she was feeling, the process, her thoughts, all that and more, and then one day she could have given that journal to Baby Sosa as a gift of how she was feeling when she was having her. But I still love the gift, the thought behind it, and I hope that Lala did do some journaling, even just for herself. And I will say, the Wendy's fries with the Frosty dipping them in is so damn delicious. I indulge in that when I can too. And I'm not going to lie, I might have tried dipping my nuggets in a Frosty or 2 or 3 or 4 before. It's actually very delicious as well. Where's our Lisa Burlow from Salt Lake City when we need her? She's like the Wendy's queen, and we all know she's indulged in dipping some nugs into Frosties before. But that was really it for this episode of Mama Still Got It, which I will be on the lookout for any new episodes, especially since she literally calls this part 1 of her post-baby finale. I'll keep us all posted there. But before we go, I do want to talk a little bit more about the devastation from this hurricane. Now, when I did my last video of Lala's podcast, We had heard of one friend that had lost everything from the hurricane. And there was another friend who I have who she actually is a medium and she does tarot card readings and all of that, which I would love to have her come on my channel to do readings for everyone. That'll be maybe in the near future. But speaking of her, I was worried because I knew that she lived close to my parents and just a state over, but very close because my parents are close to the other state line, just like she's close to their state line. And I knew what my parents had gone through and the devastation their whole town had, that I was worried for my friend Empress. Well, finally, a whole bunch of us have been trying to reach out to her, and other friends were able to get a hold of her, and her family have been very impacted as well from the devastation their town endured from Hurricane Helene. We do know that the plant that her husband worked at for 14 plus years, as well as her dad and her Mima once worked there, that was completely underwater. And now there's 2 to 4 feet of just mud inside everywhere around that. We know that everyone from first shift got out, but there are still so many other people from the plant that didn't make it out and are missing. She did say that there are at least over 70 plus people missing from her area, and they've been out every day searching and hoping to find more survivors. Now, this is a post that she put up of her where her husband works, explaining about the people still being missing. It's the gray roof. It's one of those gray roofs. As you can see, it's completely gone. It's underwater at this point. This was the next day now where they have 2 to 4 feet of mud just all around this whole area. Now, this is a post, too, of what she said regarding everything. She says, "Thank you all so much for the prayers. That's the biggest thing we need right now. Me, hubby, and the kids are all safe and together. All our critters are good as well. I keep seeing that I'm being asked for my Cash App, and honestly, we're not in immediate need of anything at the moment except food. We lost everything in the fridge, freezer, and water. They're saying it could be months until the water is safe to use. We just bought our first home 2 months ago, and now hubby's job is gone, so not sure how that'll all work out with mortgage and bills coming October. But I have faith we're going to be okay. Prayers are the biggest thing needed, and I am very grateful for them. As soon as I can get into my IG, I will respond to my DMs. I've been asked for my Cash App and PayPal, so I'll post them below as well. I'm going to share the link to the animal shelter if anyone wants to donate to help, but not to me. I'll go on someone else's panel ASAP and walk up the road to show firsthand how things look. Stay safe, everyone, and appreciate what you have now before time makes you appreciate what you had." I'm going to link her PayPal and Cash App down below, but I also want to show you her other post regarding the animal shelter. Now, this is the animal shelter post that she put up. She said if anyone would like to help by donating to our local animal shelter, these are the links for that, which they will all be down in my description below as well. The flash flood filled the building within minutes with no warning. Thankfully, all the animals were gotten out safely with the bravery of the workers swimming into kennels, feeling around in the dark to rescue them. The sewage treatment plant next door flooded into the shelter at the same time. Oh my gosh, these people right here are heroes. So if you would like to help this animal shelter in their journey to rebuilding, everything will be down below, like I said. I'm also going to flash right now on the screen. This is the Cash App for the animal shelter, the Venmo, and another link to the animal shelter flood relief efforts. She also did share photos of the interstate and the road that is behind her new house and like how people get to work and all of that, where the animal shelter is, the hospital, the sewage plant, all of that good stuff. This is what the interstate looks like where she is. I-26, I believe she said it was. It's all gone. I know there's a lot of people looking for different ways that they can help people. This is definitely going to a wonderful cause, especially the animal shelter that needs help. And a friend of mine that definitely needs help as well. Prayers are always helpful and they're always appreciated, as well as good vibes and all of that. I know she would be very happy if anyone can help her and her family. Just let her know that Sunshinery sent you, and feel free to leave her some positive words to help her through this hard time as well. I will also be tagging her channel down below where you can go to her community posts and see all of this yourself. But hopefully when things settle down, she does do readings and things like that. And maybe when things get back to normal, she could get back into that. And she has an amazing gift that I would love for her to share with everyone again. She's helped me so much with her gift that she actually got me on the track that I am today with my channel just by her gift and letting me know what I was to expect. And I can't thank her enough, and this is the least that I can do to help her. I also was thinking about doing a wish list or something that we can do together from the Sunshine Squad to help those impacted by Helene. I heard some other creators are doing different wish lists and sending them to different nonprofits or churches because there is a lot of people in need. I even heard some people saying that this has been more devastating than Katrina. So if you have any ideas of what we can do, please let me know down below. Like I said, I know other creators that are doing wish lists, and it's actually going to a nonprofit in North Carolina where she's doing this wish list from Amazon, and everything that she puts on the wish list from Amazon is going directly to that nonprofit in North Carolina, which makes it good so that people can just order from the wish list and it go right to the nonprofit. So that is something I am considering doing. But if there's any other ideas that you guys might have, please let me know down below. And also, a quick update for those that did see the Give Them Lala podcast. I did mention about Ryan Hall-y'all's channel here on YouTube. I wanted to let you all know that his community raised so much money to help people from the hurricane that they were able to buy all of the starlings for the community of Asheville, North Carolina. So that way they can get people that don't have any connection to the world. Even the local PD right now do not have like Wi-Fi or cell service. So these starlings are going to be able to help communicate with people that might still need help, might just want to say, listen, we're good, we're just buckled down. Just bringing that to them has been crazy amazing, and I was shocked. I think they said they brought 45 starlings to that community. What an impressive thing for a YouTube community to do for people in need. And I wanted to let you all know this is what that channel does, along with Reed Timmer. He is amazing, and I know he's out helping victims of the hurricane, along with Chris Y'all, who's actually in Asheville, North Carolina. I know he's preparing meals for people and doing anything and everything on the ground there as well. A lot of people were affected because of this hurricane, even people that are close to me and my family. And I'm just hoping for the best for everyone that's involved, sending lots of good vibes and prayers, and anything that we can do, I'm happy to help set something else up so we can help more people. So I will keep you all posted on that as well. But that's really it for this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will be back here again soon. Bye, everyone. Wait, one more thing before we go. Make sure that you have gotten your copy of Stassi's new book, because we are going to be going over it chapter by chapter and discussing it all here on my members only on Sunshinery. You don't want to miss this. Make sure to get your copy if you have not gotten your copy yet. You can check out my Amazon shop down below in the description where you can get your copy of Stassi's new book. All right, guys, I'll see you again here soon. Bye, everyone.
Feeling jaded up, used to trip off that shit.